Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Um, Sorry again for kind of being like on a hiatus a little bit. I was gonna try to finish the remainder of the boot arc for the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game this weekend, or last weekend. But I got sick, so I kind of had to take care of myself. But we're gonna be taking a little break from that. I will be doing more gameplay of that later on this week, so be expecting that content coming soon. But better late than never. I thought, why not just start off with the last season 2 tier list of Dragon Ball Fighters, since season 3 is just around the corner with Ultra Instinct, I believe Full Master Ultra Instinct UI Goku. Big shocker. I'm kind of interested in it. I guess to play him, but he's probably not going to be a main unless his playstyle is really good. And hopefully we get some other decent characters in season 3. But season 2 is pretty much ended, so let's see how all the characters how they hold up in this current beta or current meta of the game. Now, I know there's been a lot of tier lists covering Season 2, but I just thought I'd give my opinion on it. Alright, well, so let's start off with Android 16. Me personally, I believe he's in a B tier. Like, granted, he's still a good character. So if you like, there's some players, probably like Hook Gang God and Sonic Fox, and some other people that know how to play him to make him like an A tier or an S tier. But from overall what I see, it's a B tier. 17, he's kind of in the same predicament. I would say maybe yeah, I'd say 17 is like a low B tier. I would put him in C, but I've seen like Axice and some other people that play 17 like play him really good, so it's kind of like up in the air. Same with 18. She could be in the B tier as well. Again, I would put her in C tier, but I've seen people like Sage and Lotus play her really decently. If you haven't really seen Lotus, check out his YouTube channel. He plays a mean 18 in Trunks. So 21, she I want to say back in season 1 she got like nerfed pretty badly, but then she got some buffs, so she's not actually pretty good. Like, if you know how to play her pretty goodly, I don't even know if that was a word, but if you know how to play her pretty well, I would rank her as an A tier. I usually sometimes have problems fighting people that play her in ranked. Bardock, he's an A tier, of course. He used to be an S tier, but I mean, I don't know if it's just that he's just got nerfed really badly from his like level 3 mix-ups, but pretty much with all the new characters like the Gohans and base Vegeta and GT Goku, of course, he's kind of like he had to take a notch down from S to A tier. Base Goku, I would consider A tier. I started playing Base Goku actually, I want to say maybe like early winter 2018, before he actually really got any traction from Wawa in tournaments. And to be honest, Base he's great. He has great normals. His auto combo is stupid. His assist is pretty freaking like great too. Like, he hits you from both sides, so if you time it well or know the situations to call out his assists, it's actually like godlike. His Kamehameha is like his S, his special S. That's kind of a little slow, but other than that, like, he has good mix-ups. You can mix people up with the different inputs in Kaioken, and just have a lot of fun with him. Base Vegeta. Oh yeah, sorry, backpedaling. And also, you know, if you get good combos into his level 3 Spirit Bomb, that does a crap ton of damage. So it's a win-win. Base Vegeta also recently got a lot of traction from Sonic Fox. I've been playing Base Vegeta off and on since he came out in August 2018 as DLC. I think he's a pretty good character, and just now he's gotten like I guess the representation that he deserved. So I think he's up there in A tier. He's definitely a good character for mixing, especially with Kid Buu Assist. And yeah, give me 1 second here, guys. I have to edit something. It's sad, but I have to give Beerus his own slot, because Beerus, you know, you would think in the, how he's represented in the anime in the 2 or actually 3 now Dragon Ball Z / Super movies, he's pretty freaking great. Like he is kind of like a neutral villain or a neutral antagonist, I guess, but he's freaking powerful and kind of cool. But in the game, they just give him shitty normals, and like, there's so many like examples if you go on Twitter or on YouTube or on Twitch of him, like, just of situations of the other character just completely just manhandling him, when if it was any other character besides Beerus, that would have not happened. And I just think he I doubt it, but in this next patch it's gonna happen like the next month or so, he should definitely get more buffs, because he just needs it, you know, unfortunately. Now, Dragon Ball Z Broly, I guess the Broly in the movies, S tier. Definitely yes. After seeing so many stuff of like what the Kill Sage and Hook Gang God does, like in his like boot up streams, DBS Broly is just too good. His Ki Blast, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but like, you can just in like mid reaction just change the Ki Blast from going straight to up to down, and he's a good zoner. His grabs, I've like, when he first came out in March 2018, a few months after he came out, I'm like, okay, I'm going to memorize how to not get grabbed from his stupid little medium grab that he always does when you're in a corner, or he tries to like finish a combo. But still, to this day, like, it's gonna be like a 6 times out of 10 I'm gonna get grabbed. I'm gonna get reset into another combo or into a level 1 or 3. All around, he has good normals. His armor is freaking OD, and his level 3 damage is just crazy. Like, he is a good character, and yeah, I mean, there's nothing much else to say. And in honest opinions, I think he's better than Super Broly. I haven't played Super Broly in a long time. I've only played him when he came out for maybe like a day or so. Super Broly is great, don't get me wrong, but Z Broly is the more superior one, unfortunately. C. I'll be nice and give Ginyu a C here. Ginyu is a character he's different than every other character, because he has so many gimmicks with the Ginyu Force. So like, depending on which direction you use for your special S, you can call Ginyu Force members. So I think first comes out Guldo, then Raccoon, then Berter and Jaice, and then Berter and Jace at the same time, and then it kind of goes back to Guldo. So he if you know how to time those assists, those built-in assists to Ginyu correctly to get pressure, it's good at getting pressure. He just kind of The only thing that sucks is like everybody else usually has a normal level 3, but Ginyu unfortunately only has like his level 3 is body change, and you have to like hit in a combo that connects Guldo so the opponent can get paralyzed, so you can do a level 3 if you want to. You can't just raw level 3 like on your opponent. Like it's too slow of a startup. So, but I have seen people like, I want to say Double L or Lord Knight, and some other people on Twitch play him as their main, and they're actually pretty decent with him. But overall, he's kind of a lower tier character. Now Cell, if we were talking about season 1 before the big patch in season 1, he was up here, definitely up here. But since it's season 2, I would say he's in B tier. Cell still has some good combos and like good normals and stuff, especially his perfect attack. Normally a lot of Cell players just look out for you to do something stupid to open yourself up mid-air or like on the ground, and just use that perfect attack fast as crap, and then get you in an 80% combo. It's crazy. But yeah, he's pretty good. He has some good combos that are like you can get repeats and stuff in the air, and overall decent character with assists. I would say once, if you're like in a predicament when you have killed off the other 2 characters in the game and it's just Cell by himself, he kind of loses that that mix-up potential and the pressure, so he kind of like slides off a bit, I would say. Cooler, I would say regularly put him in B tier as well. Now, if it was like tournament kind of stuff where people actually are been playing with him for months, he is kind of an A tier. But overall, as the whole community of the game, B tier. So I don't know about you, but still to this day, whenever I face a cooler, I try to go all out and like kill him as soon as possible, because his DP is very fast, and I still get hit by that because I don't look out for it, which is dumb. But the main thing I'm afraid of is his level 3. His level 3, like on the ground, is just a counter. So like the slightest touch can like get you raw level 3, and that sucks. And then even your assist, sometimes like if your assist touch him and you're trying to hit him without like knowing that your assist touched him and try to block him, then you get hit if the assist touches him. So that sucks. So whenever I'm in a match, I try to get rid of him as quick as possible. If he has a level 3 meter or anything more than that, I try to finish him off as soon as possible. But I am like kind of like doing safe jumps and not rushing to do overhead into heavy, because I'm looking out for that level 3. And if I see it, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna 2M it or 2L it, or I'm just gonna Dragon Rush. But yeah, still to this day, his level 3 is like, I get I don't get tilted, but I get like I watch out for it. It's very I don't know, it's something else. Like I don't like getting caught by it at all. But yeah, he has good damage. His auto combo's good. And yeah, like if you know how to use him, you can get a TOD pretty easily, and it's crazy. Frieza, man, it feels like I'm putting a lot of people in B tier, but it's kind of the same. Like I would actually put him in yeah, nah, I'm putting him in B tier. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's some characters that I would possibly never play in fighters unless like I'm just fighting a friend that's new to fighters, and I'm just picking random people just to beat them up with. But those characters fall as Frieza, Ginyu, Videl, and Nappa. Yeah, those are the characters I'm pretty sure I would never really use. So just to play in tournament or online in general, I wouldn't use. But with Frieza, you know, if you want to zone people, he is your guy. There's like different types of styles of playing fighting games. So you got the mid-range attacker, the close combat person, and then you got the long-range combat people like Broly, Frieza, Cooler, and Janemba. But Frieza, he's like, his normals are okay. There's if you want to do a cool combo with him, especially online, it's kind of hard from what I've seen watching Twitch streams like from Alucard and Chris, I think, yeah, Chris NYG or something like that. It's like very hard to land it off, especially like with delay lag and online. But yeah, Frieza has great normals. His death beam is really good, and he's just all around like a very interesting character to play with. When he has assists, he's great. Even when he doesn't have assists, I've seen Alucard open people up, and it's crazy. So he's a really decent character if you put the time and effort and work into knowing how he plays and stuff. Yeah, so far, really big pro players I've seen play with Frieza that are pretty decent at him would be like Alucard, NY Chris, or Chris NYG, and Cloud 805. Even though Cloud has only played him like just to mess around, like have fun, like with random matches. But overall, he's a decent character, but you have to put in the work to know how to play him. Next up, Zamasu. I would say Zamasu is A tier, definitely. Now Zamasu in, I want to say, season 1 was kind of like B, C tier, but then in one of the patches he got a pretty good buff update. So, and I started playing him, and I want to say around this time last year. It was really, I just liked how faster his normals were, and like his hit confirms were easier to do. He has some great combos, very good damage. Trying to think, his 2L is great. If you have pretty much him, and like him and Gotenks are great, him and Base Goku are great. His flying mechanic is pretty decent if you're using it right. To mix up opponents or kind of like bait them into doing something stupid so you can punish them for it. And overall, he's a really good character, and hopefully he doesn't get nerfed in this upcoming patch. But I've kind of taken a break from playing him, so I might go back to learning how he plays and stuff and play with him more. Adult Gohan, S tier definitely. Again, from tournaments to the World Tour tournaments, we've seen everybody play this guy. We see the Kill Sage play him, Cloud 805, Sonic Fox used to play him a lot. Doesn't really play him as much anymore, but you know, you got Nakio, you got Nitro Bros. The list goes on and on. Alucard tried to pick him up on his main team a few times. Adult Gohan is like, if you want to like just have fun and like still have a top tier character, he's your guy. His leg loops are just insane. Now granted, I would say I'm the type of player that I'm like above average at this game. So that, what that really means is that I'm a real decent player. But if I were to play a few sets with the pros, I would get like own, and I would look like a green square, even though I'm a pink square. So it's like that. But you know, if you know how to do the leg loops, it's crazy. You can just like you basically, if you're good at playing adult Gohan, the other person just doesn't play the game. His leg loops are insane. Especially like his light and heavy, his EX legs. You can like move the analog stick to make his his range go further across the screen, and then once he hits you with the EX legs, any hit from him does like 3 times, like 2 to 3 more times damage. His level ups, you know, I technically, if I play with him on a team, I try to get him leveled up to like level 1 or 2, just so I can get the light hard knockdown in the air. But you know, the higher you level him up, the more potent damage he does, and it's freaking crazy. Speaking of another Gohan, got freaking Teen Gohan, which is also an S. He's kind of pretty much adult Gohan, but just in a miniature size. So all the good stuff I said about adult Gohan, Teen Gohan's just better. He's even like smaller, so it's more of a hassle to deal with. Yeah, his Ki Blast bombs are great. His level 5 Kamehameha is great, and he can just make you not play the game as well. It's very crazy. So there's been speculation around the community that either Teen Gohan, Kid Buu, and GT Goku are gonna get nerfed in this new patch, which I have no problems with. But I kind of actually do like playing Teen Gohan a little bit, at least before he got like real buffed, because I want to say I started playing him around 2018, and then a little bit in like early springtime of 2019 I kind of stopped, and then he just got popular again, like out of the blue. So I don't know, I'll try to pick him up maybe, but he's really powerful, like top tier as fuck, to be honest. Goku Black, man, talk about this character. He was up here in season 1, but then like as the patches came, he just got lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's not that low, but I would say with the right assist, he's B tier. If you just use any assist or the wrong assist, he's kind of in the C tier, unfortunately. But let's just give him B tier. You know, he has the 2H of a god. His 2L is pretty good. Has long range. Yeah, I mean, he has pretty good combos with his dive kick if he gets you into that. And if you use the right assist, he can have some pretty potent damage. But unfortunately, you know, he got nerfed. So I mean, if you really want to use him as like competitive online playing or like a tournament play, I mean, you could, but the better character is Super Saiyan Goku. So everything that Goku Black has, Super Saiyan Goku has like 2 or 3 times better. He has better normals. The only thing that Super Saiyan Goku probably doesn't have is like as long of a range of a 2H, but that's about basically it. Blue Goku, he is A tier, obviously. Now I did not like Blue Goku. The start of the game, I liked Blue Vegeta better, but over the period of last year, due to the, I think the one patch update or something, they changed Blue Vegeta's character entirely, like how he did combos and stuff. But they made Blue Goku a beast. Like I started playing him around this time too last year, and I played him off and on last year, and he's really great. Like, his normals are great. His special S is pretty good with instant transmission. You can psych people out of doing the front instant transmission if they're expecting the back instant transmission. Granted, you can't use it a lot because most people, when they fight Blue Gokus, are expecting that move, and so they expect it. You get hit into a combo, or you get 2H into a combo. So you just gotta know when to mix it up and use it. But overall, his normals are great. He has great unblockable grabs, if you would call it that. Like the 1-inch dragon punch. If you know how to use that properly, it's great to get further damage off in the corner. His level 5 is pretty great. He has decent mix-up potential after his level 3, and yeah, he's a great character. All the Gokus besides like Goku Black are really decent in this game. And then another Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. He's like probably like, I have to like switch this up a bit, but yeah, that's about right for right now. So Super Saiyan Goku, he's pretty like, he's always on a pro player's team as like a second like mid character or in the Inku. His normals are great, his 2Ms are great. If you have a sparking level 3 sparking Goku, or even an unsparking Goku, if you get a good 2M and you combo off that, you can do at least like 50 or 60% damage, and at the most like 80% or 85% damage if you like do like level 1 to level 3 or level 3 and stuff. It's bonkers. He goes well with so many characters, especially with his assists for those characters, and overall I would say the best Goku to play in an all-around decent team would be him. Gotenks, he is an A tier. Gotenks used to be an S tier back if we were in Season 1 days, but over the past patches he's kind of deteriorated down in status. Now, when I was trying to find my team back when the game first started, I picked up Gotenks before he got really popular with Sonic Fox and everybody else. I picked him up and I had tons of fun with him, and I liked him. Now, you could argue that he's possibly B tier, but I still play him as a main to this day, and I still have tons of fun with him, and I believe, in my personal opinion, that he's an A tier. He has decent mix-ups. Granted, his mix-ups before were just, you were not getting out of it. It was a 50-50. But he still has decent ghost mix-up. Oh, my bad. And, you know, corner mix-up with the right assist is great. His donut, his like, what was it, like, Super Ghost Donut Beam or whatever. That's pretty good if you know how to use it. His Key Blast Beam is decent. His Rollerblade special is very good for making a person stay like jailed down, kind of. This is a really good character. Like I said, I still play him to this day. I'm probably gonna still play him in Season 3, and he's a decent character. Hit, I would say C tier. He's a good character, but just like with Ginyu, you have to know how to use him and make him like optimal. If you don't know how to do that, you're gonna have a tough time playing with him. He's a strange character, I would say that. But he's fun to watch, and I'm pretty sure he's fun to play as once you have put in the hard work and time to kind of understand how to play. Now, going back to an S tier, Kid Buu. This irritating little child. Kid Buu is another character that's freaking crazy in this game. Now, in season 1, he was crazy, and then he kind of like just got Hey guys, so for some reason this video, like kind of like close to the end of it, it was being stupid and cut out my audio. But I'm just gonna make this kind of like a little bit faster because I already said it, but for some reason due to technical issues it kind of cut out. But I was gonna say season 1, Kid Buu is kind of like got nerfed, then got better again. Season 2 got nerfed, and then now it's popular again, and it's freaking like great if you like small characters and like playing with them. Great. Tien, really good character. Since I use him a lot, I've used him since pretty much the 3rd month of the game came out in 2018. He's B tier for me. So I think his Chaozu and his volleyball is really good, and just his pressure all around is pretty decent. Trunks is very good. His change of future is great. His medium, well, not medium I guess, but like light and EX flips are great. His level 3 has a lot of damage. He has a lot of damage with his bread and butter combos. I've learned some combos from Lotus's YouTube videos and Twitch videos of him using Trunks, and all around Trunks is very good. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he really got nerfed in season 1 and changed the way like he used his bread and butter combos, so now it feels wonky to use them, but some people know how to use them really decent, and that's why he's in C tier, just because they just made him kind of a different character all around. Vegeta Super Saiyan is really decent. Hooking God uses him. Fenrich uses him, and other people like that. Really good around, like if you're just using him as an anchor character. His DP is great. His air level 3 now that they buffed that, so that you can get a hard knockdown from that. His Ki Blast, so you can do anti-air or do a 2H if people try to super dash through it and you're just baiting them for it. Yamcha's really good. I personally don't use him a lot because I don't know how he plays very like competitively. His assists should be just A tier in general because people always love to use his assists without really knowing how to play the base character. Jiren and Videl are not in the game because they were like the worst DLC characters that were coming out. Jiren's normals are weird. Videl, pretty much, she needs just to be buffed. She's in D tier. Her invisible thing is cool, but you know, other than that, she can call out Gohan, and her normals are weird. I kind of got beaten up by her a lot when she first came out, mainly because of the new character syndrome. Like, you don't know how they play and stuff, so you gotta get used to that. Her rollover through Gohan's kind of because like I said before, I was playing a match with her doing Trunks level 3 and did my flip to bait the level 3. The opponent did it and I reflected it and then just killed them after they wasted that bar. GT Goku is a little shithead. Pretty much, even if you have just him and you lose your other 2 characters, you can just kill the other opponent. That's happened to me multiple times. GT Goku and Kid Buu and Gohan need to be stopped. Hopefully they get stopped by this next patch. GT Goku's auto combo is ridiculous. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure that if you clash with Vegito, GT Goku wins. Janemba was decent. He had a good trailer, but people were like, "Oh, we're gonna use him. We're gonna main him," but you really don't see nobody maining him except Alucard. He's kind of like a mixture of a zoner and a offense, but you know he's okay. But you just have to put in the work and time to know how to play him. And Gogeta and Broly are great. A tier. Gogeta has a decent 5H, good DP, good level 3 and 5 Oki to mix up, decent TODs if you put in the time to know them. Same with Broly, decent 5 damage attack boost after level 3, and decent grabs and stuff like that. But see, Broly's superior. And yeah, that's it. Like I said before, the video got cut. Some weird thing. I was just saying that. Are you enjoying season 2 of Dragon Ball FighterZ? What do you look for in season 3? Are you excited for Ultra Instinct Goku? Maybe Clefla and some other characters. And I'll catch you guys in the next one and more Dragon Ball Kakarot later this weekend. Alright, peace out, guys.